Hello beautiful crafty people, Michelle here and welcome to my makery. You may notice my makery is a bit different. I have moved upstairs into a small, very small attic bedroom. Yeah, okay, so sorry I haven't been on for the last few weeks. I've had a lot going on in my family. If you watched the previous video, I mentioned that there'd been a tragic death in the family. That was my cousin. And then 2 weeks ago my father died. I've also had health issues with my teeth and my blood pressure and all that sort of thing. So it's been a hard month, and I haven't really done a lot of crocheting, but I've got a couple of things to show you. Okay, so I'll get right on to that. I believe last time I'd been working on this guy. He was going to be a buddy bear. I ran out of yarn. I got up to about there and had to buy another ball. And so I also realised that my stitch count was out somewhere, and so his head was kind of coming on crooked. I don't know. He looked weird. So I ripped him right back down to about there and started again. And then decided, you know, now I have extra yarn, I could make a buddy bunny. And I'm so happy. Look how gorgeous he is. He's so beautiful. This is the buddy bunny. The pattern is free and it's from Cassandra at Craftably Ever After. I will link her blog. And it's a downloadable PDF as well, and it's all free. It's brilliant. She has a number of gorgeous patterns. I'm very happy with how he turned out. He's supposed to be made out of smaller yarn. He's only supposed to be quite small, but I decided to try this bigger yarn, and I'm really happy with that. So that's Buddy Bunny finished. And then I've made a couple of Lovies. I haven't woven in the ends, but and this is just out of scrap yarn and a little bit of fluffy feather eyelash from there. And I did one other, and it's Peppa Pig. Now these Peppa Pigs I got, I was looking at the warehouse online and they had Peppa Pig for $2.45. And I already had one or two that I'd bought, and I paid $14 for them. So getting these ones, they're exactly the same, $2.45. So I bought 10. There are two different types. There's this one, and then there's the one with the teddy bear. So I still haven't woven in my ends on that either. And then the baby blanket I was making for my cousin's daughter's first baby. I had plenty of time right then. And the last month, the wee one decided to come a month early, and Mum was rushed in for an emergency Caesar, so my blanket's not finished. Baby and Mum both doing well. I'd made a mistake in the blanket I was making. I was doing half double crochet 2 rows and then 1 row of half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet. But somewhere along the line, when I was caring for my father and everything before he passed, I somehow managed to do double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then double crochet for the rows. So it was smaller and then bigger, and it just didn't look right. Everyone else said it looked fine, it would be fine, and I was like, no, it's not fine. I'm not okay with that. So I started a new blanket, same yarn. This is Karen's Skinny Cakes in the colour Baked Alaska, and I am doing the Ocean Waves tutorial from Crystal at Bago Day, and I'll link this below as well. So I'm really happy with how that's turning out. It's just a little blanket, like a maybe crib size or pushchair or something. So, and that's all I've done, really. I've been doing a lot of house moving around. As I said, my dad was ill. He'd been ill for a couple of years. He'd had cancer, but the last 2 weeks before he passed, he came down and was in care with my brother, and I would take turns looking after him. So I didn't get a lot done then, and then before that my cousin had passed away, and then I've been in and out of emergency dental treatment and to the doctors, and they were going to send me to the hospital for my blood pressure, and yeah, my house is slowly getting back to normal after moving everything around. This room I'm in now used to be my youngest son's bedroom. I know the walls are pink. They were pink when we moved in, and we just never got around to painting them. And this room is actually half of the master bedroom. The house is only a 3-bedroom, and we put a wall up through the middle of the master to give my 2 sons some space because they were sharing. So I've now moved up here because my middle son has moved into a caravan, and so that gave us an empty space. So I moved into his space. My youngest son has moved downstairs into my room because that gives him way more space, and then my craft space, my makery, has moved from the dining space up into here, so we now have our dining space back. It's brilliant. We actually all sat around there tonight and had dinner at the table, and it was wonderful. So but it's been a mission moving everything around, and I didn't realise how much yarn I had until I actually had it all piled up in the middle of my bed. Right. It was ridiculous. I found yarn I forgot I had, and yeah, it's seriously, I am not allowed to buy any more yarn. Okay, keep me honest. Don't make me buy any more, because I've got nowhere to put it. As it is, I was hard pressed to find somewhere to put all my yarn, and even in this space, it's bigger than the space I was in. I still don't have everything in here, and I honestly don't know where it's all going to go. Yeah. It's a mission. But it's good. I found a couple of books I'd lost, and came across a couple of projects I'd forgotten about, and remembered a few other things. So that is good, but yeah, that's a bit. I'm going to be busy, and I have been busy. And today, if anyone is in New Zealand, Australia, is Anzac Day. It's the day we remember our soldiers. So it was a public holiday, which was handy because I got some more tidying up done. I'm back to work again tomorrow, and I want to get some crocheting done today. I don't know if I mentioned it last time, probably not. I have 2 commissions to make 2 little buddy bunnies, not the big ones. The person wants 2 little ones, so I need to get those done. And I think that's it. I don't have any markets planned at the minute. I do want to do some more. I want to try and make some more things. I did make a coaster because I wanted to make myself some coasters, and so I made one. Nice pattern. I don't know what I did wrong. My stitch count, man, stitch counts are terrible. Ended up wrong, and so I ended up with 9 little, loopy bits instead of 10. I don't know. So I might just have to stay here in my craft space, and I have to make some more and just pay more attention to what I'm doing. That's my problem. I don't pay enough attention. I daydream. I'm away with the fairies all the time. Oh, and I do have another baby blanket I need to make for my friend Janet for her new great-grandbaby. So that's coming up. Please excuse my funny face. I just noticed then I've actually had my teeth removed. So, yeah. It's kind of got rid of some pain, but it's given me more pain, you know. Never mind. It will come right. And hopefully I'll stop lisping eventually when my mouth gets used to itself. So, thanks everybody for joining me. And I want to apologise again for being away for so long. Sometimes life gets in the way, and I just couldn't. Sorry. But I will get back into it, and hopefully we'll have something to show you next week. Alright, take care my friends. Stay safe, keep crafting. Bye bye.